so by dear. You have been in Casa Putuan in your corridor. And this phobia or manua, or must say, MPP for your doom says, you're a prophet of doom. A company says, so come for one as a chroma, your timbi. I'm a patron and I could for the Brasua. Na entoko mono me pa cha Ukraine Russia akono o mo de konfo ni si kromo o mo timbi no mo de no mo te masa na ana no mo to protum ana no mo te France the other
I was a woman in Amakwa by the bag Ghana and CMTV so Bomani so like video no be subscribe to the channel no attend on notification that next time videos of this channel also submit make say munyam no de bia no if me Mr. President to for Mr. President and just somehow sa wadaroma na Bomani so like video no subscribe to the channel come on my for you by chance you would want to contribute to our studio work sir being it sound internet lights everything but you reach out through number and that's you yes sabe can be there was a so na was
me pure I report me ye free Kumasi Kasi na dia me pesa me kan na no na me ka sem from me be bo ma kokoto ada ho because sem dia pempe so by dia ni obi na Casa Putuan nsuo ni akoredwo and this phobia o manu o mo say MPP for your doom says you're a prophet of doom a company say so come for one as a chroma your timbi na me patron na akufo do Brasua na entoko mono me patron Ukraine Russia akono o mo de konfo ba ni si chroma o mo timbi no mo de no mo te masa na ana no mo to protum ana no mo te France the other me bufu na me urusu no mo te the other planet ana enti omunya sanse nkeka na omukeka se konfo ni si kuro be timbi NANA ADDO bere so mu andi si fo me pacho na mo to Pluto na mo te Pluto na mo ni ati so enti munya na de ba mo nsom na ye ka the law of karma ebi nie eto bo nkuma ye de 25 ye de ya nanso na no eto ya nim no na mo se de odi ka se NANA ADDO o na ehunu kwan na ode Ghana fo pimpim koto amenem enna mo de aba mo nye achacha esiwani ma wo de esiwachi a wo de ya nkama no ntumi na de yakoso no ntumi nya ho hwie petro kofu ma mo se mo god abuo ya de a mo se mo chekere o man no koko abuo ba fam de a mo se nya mo a me pam chaw ade na yakoso sesei America ani Israel ani Iraq kuin me se mframa ababo na akokoto be da me ewura mambo.
So I have come to realize that NDC as a party, naturally, organically, originally, omo attracting kwasiafo. Sebi omo muntimi use o mad, omo low IQ. And party so deliberately it take it time and make it conscious effort recruit too. Sebi omo Jimmy, omo ba social media metimi aka kwasiasem. Na omo train you omo wi na omo to omo go social media say omo be di atam na omo kan sem fun. Emfa ansem ankrofo post about NDC party na NDC aban na enko yi emo. Because now, the video be an amateur how I NDC are buying in 1 year pay. About $11.39 billion US. Ye nimu ni omo de aye. Na message obenya aboche na wako video nimu na wa share comment section hono. Ni NDC for no omo be comment ye no omo kaya. Ebi se NDC mbo obesia da. Ebi kra say menchire bank ko a NDC aban ne bo obesia. Ebi so timi can say the entire 2025 no NDC aban na amfa any loan agreement and call parliament for approval di womo bo besia that say ignorant comment that say bi yen say bi names comment akoda onim hwe kra e make it say jimisa. But you see we free education am dey ba mom this is the last time I will do this nti muntie na muntie ni yi most NDC mo besia that since am ba bem. But a few weeks ago, Ato Force the finance minister can say, under this useless NDC government, so mobile me government workers kakra na just oma kwa Bobesia. Now in 1 year, wa Bobesia 17 billion Ghana cedis. Edi tria abaya juma ya fuake tria pay. That's it, like paying of government workers salary. 17 billion Ghana cedis converted by US dollars. We are talking about somewhere 1.7 billion US dollars. But that is not even the point. The Bible tell how NDC are buying about 11.9 billion US dollars a car. Shame. Akufo-Addo free abem. Akufo-Addo free abem. Now your debt stock and 48 billion US dollars. And I mean, no say your debt stock a free aqua could do 61.3 billion or so US dollars. Yeah, ended 2025 December. December 2025 December. With debt stock of 641 billion Ghana cedis. So that's 641 billion Ghana cedis convertible cedis moneshe. That is 3 billion US dollars. And see, and this year by now I added 11.93 billion Ghana US dollars in just 1 year. And also me boa January 2025. And this year by now I catch the yin and say for 2025 omobobo besia 200 billion Ghana cedis. At the time, the exchange rate in 14 cedis to $1. And to your conversion, we are talking about 17 to 18 billion US dollars for just 2025. And on there, and almost on the domestic capital market through the issuance of a T-bill, treasury bill. And that is basically what they did. Oko Bank of Ghana on website now share T-bill section. Every week be NDC buying issue treasury bill. The entire 2025, there wasn't a single week NDC abano and issue treasury bill. Ebi wo ho a ne omo pe quantum of money omo pe omunya. Ebi wo nso a ne omo pe no omunya. Every omo artificially ma T-bill rate ba form. There were time I no omo be kwa omo be issue T-bill, they won't get their target any ade. But every week be omo timi raise sika between 6 to 9 billion Ghana cedis every week. Yeah, ma seneshe. Multiply at least averagely, weekly average 7 billion Ghana cedis by 52 weeks of 2025. So clearly, NDC are minor bobesia. And besia no ma bonum, a brosa 11.93 billion US dollars now make masem. But I restricted myself to that quantum of money because of the arguments and I'm a person making. I was being objective. Because I was asking the government, and some of a bill no motor, you know. If you were how can be editia maturing T bill. And see, me say, Omaka kobo based on the T bill market, he be 7 billion Ghana cedis. Normally 2 billion, normally a tia maturing T bill. And no, say, oh, yeah, argument say, I buy no, I don't know, they basing our bo aya. You wouldn't add 2 billion, no, with the tia maturing a year debt, no. You wouldn't add it. You have to net it. Now 5 billion buying able to mankasano. What Busa said, Juma Ben or Omode. So that was the premise. That is the context, and I may make it that argument. It's a men of crime. I was being objective. I wasn't even being political. That's why I restricted myself to that 11.93 billion now. I buy NDC, I buy no one kasankasa. And no, Oma Fentia interest be Oma Fentia loan be because of a Juma Ekufuado. And Dr. Baumia buying where domestic debt exchange program. Any external creditors I knew Mokasa Emma Ekaya de Oma reprieve from paying even interest into the whole of 2025. And this year buying Ekaya de free independence bepimene Omo entry interest on them. Omo entry any principal. Into Sikano Munya 11.93 billion Nina ba Omo Honum. Ne Omo di tria maturing T bill no and non kahum. So I know na me buso almost say and then almost the aye. So 11.93 billion US dollars and this year by nyano just 1 year then almost the aye because social science can it's more than half of what Ekufuado a boy a business Ekufuado boy in the entire 8 years. If Mahama should go according to this trajectory, say every year be obeboka and our bebo besia 11 billion US dollars. It means or the 4 years baby you know no about besia in excess of 44 billion US dollars, which will be like times 2 of what Ekufuado a boy in 8 years. You will use just 4 years to borrow times 2 of what Ekufuado used 8 years to borrow, and that is alarming. That cannot be sustainable for our economy like this. More so say Ekufuado ne buying. Try hard to make sure say the global economic crisis are and then the debt challenges because at the point a government revenue was easy, you're locking down the country, your port in the internet, say your Bobisiam, your him, a Kufuado and buy your Jumama, say you need debt problem. Ini a kahun problem cry. But if Mahama continue on this trajectory, it means or the end call back into that gutter, the global economic crisis at the Ghana, and that is what some of us here raising concerns about, and also asking the tough question. Say, oh Bob and then what they are, and you have these fools so you so much normal about comment section, no more can more.
Asa so you not the fatabai. Eh do kunya shambara. For mwale.
It's where our last Suyini, the constituency. You see, Ibrahim Mahama got private jet, a yakatechia. The moment the constituency, our last Suyini constituency, and the Nippon and Chain and Numushu. Our last Suyini, the constituency, a Nippon and Chain and Num ensue, a Nippa and an Chain and Numushu. As you see, I am Yasa Ibrahim Mahama got private jet, name on private jet and Yanadia. Private jet, no. Your mama na nedia. Eti alasan suini. Unya huya. Umanfo no ne nantwie na anu munsuo. Fachame. No disrespect to anyone, but then this is the realities of life. In the constituency Tamale North. Alasan suini constituency. Enipa no ne nantwie na anu munsuo. Wo maya team 21st century. 21st century, look the kind of water that Kwame Nkrumah and Nananom air no more. Look the kind of water. Mensasa banana no more air no more. Look the kind of water. Castle Hereford Nana no more. Look the kind of water. Domu and Nana no more. In 21st century. Fire mamua ye buya. Yenuanom northness abba deep positions of power. More ironically, when you give them power, instead of them to use it to help their people, omodi yake someone cry. Bekai wa bufu mabunfu. Yenuanom northness enya to me see amo mu to me say wo the speaker of parliament you, so wo the president you, uchemu ye panwa, wo munya positions of power. Ya mo akwanya so mo nko krom no mko develop a no mo di si dan kase rema kase nkran. Enso me ne wo mienu kase yi, ensuo amanfo no nomo, ensuo amanfo no enom no. Ensuo amanfo no nomo ne omone na ntwe na enom.
And now Sika involved in this scandal, 11 million choppable Ghana cedis. Ghana for taxes on my teacher, Momorema, some of my new Fiat this useless NDC government, a more 11 million Ghana cedis now quacking for Fubutum, na as a film. Now, Quanya Sika, Efa Sukodin Crofubutum, through the usual chronism, conflict of interest. Any the famous create loot and share a characteristic of this useless NDC government. Omo de be omo ba be man, omo be create normal loot, normal share. Omo de ni omo ya ni se won change the oman sika. Omo tana dem no ma cookie niama, no match oman Ghana sika dim. So basically, sa kwan na the old ways and omo use ya 11 million Ghana cedis. Akwa kudi nkrofo bobotom na characters are involved a oma bo Ghana for krono we oma di Ghana for dream we Sami Jenfi oye gold board CEO ana ni otosu mienu Stan Logbe currently oye deputy chief of staff onu anso na owner of Wezo Group Company sa Wezo Group Company no omo na Wezo TV omo dia. Na we omo use omo subsidiary bi a yefe no Koreka Ghana Limited ana omo di Ghana for dream we na ye nsem na se mame nko nsem no into details na etiase baby a every any baby akwa akoduro na kai se me say epanya asa dream yi efa so by a conflict of interest and a create loot and share and a chronism. Now Mobeka ya NANA ADDO dankwa kufuado aban esi a very big edifice Edema Bank of Ghana. So I dine for na won cry. Am cry for na ham. It is somewhere 2024 and a Bank of Ghana for free on old building and course I new building. Now NDC bar power. How more appointees are making fee as good board CEO no. ana same Jemfi yes almost mo be free omo old building ni mu akọ Bank of Ghana omo old building na omo free mu no na muntie ni ye ha na create loot and share ni wo no sa Bank of Ghana office no omo free mu no eye well structured building integrity intact Oma fixing niema won bi chese bibia ye correct woman any company ebetimi aye adwuma wo ma won bre but Sabi Jemfi say ohia 11 million